is Jeff Neal, and I'm a high school counselor.
And I'm Annie Neal, and I'm the elementary school counselor. And we have two kids. We have a boy in the first grade and a girl in the third grade. We originally are from the United States, and prior to living in Senegal, we lived in Taiwan and worked at the Taipei American School. We're really excited to be here in Dakar now.
My name is Rick Nijenhuis. I've been working at ISD for, this is our third year, for 2.5 years, and I'm a 5th grade teacher currently.
My name is Sam Nijenhuis. I'm a 3rd grade teacher this year. I've worked here the same amount of time as Rick, and we have 2 children. They are 4 and 8, and when we arrived, our youngest was 2 and our oldest was 6.
One of the things that we really love about ISD is the abundance of programming and opportunities for our children after school. The school provides after-school activities Monday through Thursday, and they range from art activities to sport activities to more academically based activities. And the program is such that they start right after the school day, and the teachers deliver kids to their after-school teachers, so that as teachers ourselves, we're able to focus on our own class and getting our students out the door safely into their parents' hands, and we don't have to be worried about collecting our own children. And the after-school programs are about an hour in length, so that gives us a nice chunk of time after school to conclude any activities from that day and prepare for the next day.
For our own children, they're involved in a number of different activities, from chess club and science club through soccer, taekwondo,
Dance.
2 different dance programs. So they're pretty active and involved in a lot of different activities, which we think is wonderful.
There are also other things to do outside of the school if your kid is interested. Some of those programs come to our campus, but are actual programs that are associated with outside entities. So for example, a Dutch tutor comes and tutors some students. Some teachers have their kids signed up doing musical instruments with outside providers that use our space. And then kids even have opportunities off campus. So there are surf lessons. Students can participate in surf lessons pretty much every day of the week after school. Some students participate in French tutoring and math clubs outside of school, taekwondo, ballet. There's all sorts of opportunities outside of the school campus.
So ISD is a PYP school. We're both elementary school teachers, so I feel like we can speak well to that on a teacher level and a parent level. I think that the fact that that it's an inquiry-based school is something that's really visible for us, outside of the classroom and in the classroom. I think that if I think from the perspective of a parent, I really feel like my daughter, who's in 3rd grade, is flourishing as an inquirer, as someone who's intrinsically motivated to learn, and I think that she gets the right kind of atmosphere at the school because of the PYP.
Yeah, and in addition, I think from a student's point of view, if I were a 10-year-old in my own class, I would really enjoy this type of curriculum as well. It's inquiry-based. It means it's curiosity-based. Kids are they get an opportunity to follow the leads that they set up for themselves. They are taught the skills that they need, I think, in the future as well, in order to be able to ask critical questions and find answers to those questions, and then come up with follow-up questions after.
Let's go together. I think.
Within about an hour, maybe an hour and a half from here, you can go to what are really nice beaches and rent a Airbnb or stay in a hotel, and there are a lot of options. You can also go to the beach here in Dakar. There are open beaches, public beaches where you can go, and then there are also private beaches where you can pay to go, and many of those places additionally have a pool as well as the beach.
So the social life at ISD is very vibrant from what we're used to. As adults, we're always getting together, there's always something going on, there's always somebody organizing something, whether it's a monthly poker night, whether it's just a get-together up on the rooftop of our apartment building, or a group of people getting together at the beach on a Saturday morning. There's always people getting together and spending time together. For our children,
we're perfectly laid out, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. That's just fine. So COVID has the world a little bit backward. Any football fans? So in about a month, the 2020 European Championships are going to start. It's June 2021. And the 2020 European Championships is just now starting. And along those I would like to invite you all to the 2019-2020 Athletics and Activities Awards distribution ceremony. If you all remember back to June of 2020, you may recall a presentation that we had whereby your coaches and activity sponsors presented these awards to you virtually. We had not initially intended on giving to these awards to you in person, and because we have the opportunity of the great fortune to be on campus, to be in person, we wanted to make sure that we gave these to you. We had the opportunity to give these to you, present the awards with you. So in just a moment, we're going to call each of you up to collect your awards. But you're going to notice one thing when you get your awards, and that's that there are two distinct sets of awards. Okay, they're different. All right. When we were virtual, we distributed awards that we didn't actually have in person. The thought was that, hey, here we are online. This is a great opportunity to acknowledge even more people, right? We had a set of awards. The original plan, we only give out the awards in person. While we were virtual, we were like, well, we can go a step further. We can distribute even more awards. As a result, now that we're giving these out in person, we had to source some awards locally. Right? So the ones that we got locally are going to look a little bit different than the ones that we ordered from the United States way back in 2019. And I'll tell you, the local awards turned out really, 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 really good. So no one's really losing out on anything. In fact, some people are getting a really, really nice award. Everyone's getting a really, really nice award. Some sets of awards have a cool box with them. So you'll notice that. Before distributing the awards, however, I have a few thoughts that I wanted to share with you. That are kind of related to the kind of relative value of awards. So I know that these physical awards are important to you. They serve as lasting reminders of your excellence in participating in an ISD activity or sports team. And in that sense, the physical award does have value. But let's not kid ourselves about one thing. These awards are made from cheap wood and plastic. That's the truth. They cost very little to produce. In and of themselves, they have no real value, right? The value comes from something different. The value comes from the fact that these awards represent something bigger, something altogether more important. So I want to reflect on the true value of these awards. For me, these awards represent relationships. They represent the relationship with sport or activity play or you participate in. They represent your relationship with your teammates, some of whom have already moved along. They represent your relationship with your coaches, with your school, and with yourself. This is the true value in athletics and activities. That we can learn about ourselves and our community, through shared participation. It is not some piece of wood and plastic, but the experience that these awards represent. No matter where you go from here, please don't forget that. But they also represent a very strange 18 months. Here we are in June of 2021, giving out awards for events, themes, and activities that took place in early 2020 or even 2019. So in a sense, these awards represent where we've been, together, the challenges that we've faced. Let us not forget these months and let them serve as a reminder of the fragility that exists in our world. In a blink of an eye, sports and activities that we love the most can disappear. We should treasure every moment that we have on the pitch, the court, and the stage, with our friends, our coaches, and with our family. But they also represent what we have in front of us. For those of you moving on to new endeavors, let these awards serve as a reminder of your time here at ISD. But for those of us staying, let's use this moment as a springboard, as a call to arms. These awards represent 18 months of essentially zero sports, zero activities, zero competition. It's now in our hands, those of you that are going to be with us next year, it's in our hands to hit the reset button, to build our programming back to the level of prestige, the level of excellence that we all know represents what it means to be a Jaguar. And now, without further ado, I would like to call to stage the recipients of the 2019-2020 Athletics and Activities Awards to collect their awards. Now, what we're going to do when you come on stage, I'd like you to come right through the stairs to the middle. You're going to come up, fist bump, yours truly, fist bump to Miss Marianne, and then we're going to take a quick second to get a picture for Mr. Clayton. Alright? All the awards should be the award that you've gotten. If for whatever reason it says something that it shouldn't say, take a deep breath, be calm, and we'll switch them out and make sure that we get it right. Alright, any questions? Excellent. So we're going to start with some of our arts-based activities. Earning the Diligence Award for Waisel Band, Soa Choi. The Excellence Award for Waisel Band, Connor Fan. The Diligence Award for Stage Band, Caleb Tan. Caleb is unable to accept his award, but we'll get that for you. The Rising Star Award for Stage Band, Rachel Armstrong. Moving on to high school dance, the Most Improved Award for high school dance goes to Quincy Luria. Also most improved for high school dance, Neal Palacios. The Coaches Award for High School Dance goes to Neal. Also earning the Coaches Award for High School Dance, Julia Levine. Now we're also going to present any middle school awards that were earned by 8th graders last year. We're going to present them to 9th graders now. So a handful of these will be for middle school sports, but these are for high school students. So earning the most valuable player award for middle school volleyball, Tomas Cardona de Rivera. Earning the Coaches Award for middle school volleyball, Sivan Petri. Earning the Most Valuable Player Award for middle school volleyball, Kayla Lufongo. Earning the Most Player Award for middle school volleyball, Narcisa Grigor Correa. Earning a Coaches Award for middle school volleyball, Aminata Rodriguez. Earning a Most Valuable Player Award for middle school volleyball, Fatimeri Imani. Earning a Coaches Award for middle school volleyball, Ninon Farsak. Moving on to high school girls basketball. Most Valuable Player Award for high school girls basketball goes to Daniela Jacob. Earning the Most Improved Player Award for high school girls basketball, Sydney Luria. And our first alumni award is senior graduated last year, earning the Coaches Award for high school girls basketball, Nani Sano. Moving on to high school boys basketball, earning the Most Improved Player Award for high school boys basketball, Shema Lumuni. Earning the Most Valuable Player Award for high school boys basketball, Eduardo Cardona Bonilla. Earning a Coaches Award for high school boys basketball, Nikolai Krupski. Earning the Most Improved Player Award for high school boys basketball, Aliun Mbeng. Aliun is not looking right now, we'll make sure he gets his award. Matthew, would you like to click on behalf of your brother? Here you go, right there. Earning the Most Valuable Player Award for high school boys basketball, Adrian John. And Adrian is unable to collect his award at this moment, so we'll make sure he gets that. Earning a Coaches Award for high school boys basketball, Atur Kashyap. Moving on to our high school softball awards. Most Improved Player for high school softball goes to Philippe Mensa. Philippe unfortunately was unable to make it today. Most Valuable Player Award for high school softball goes to Matias Moreno. Most Improved Player Award for high school softball, Albrecht Kapman. And to our final 4 awards, these are the Male and Female Athlete of the Year awards. And these awards were actually presented at our JAG Excellence Awards last year, which is a separate ceremony, but these are special awards that represent excellence across athletics and activities. And they do go to 4 special recipients. We're really fortunate to all 4 communities today. So firstly, the Middle School Male Athlete of the Year, Tomas Cardona. The Middle School Female Athlete of the Year goes to Bengo Musomo. Moving on to the high school male and female athlete of the year awards, 2 recent graduates. The high school male athlete of the year goes to Josh Bruns. And our final award of the morning, afternoon, the High School Female Athlete of the Year goes to Adele Miller. And anybody who's here, let's give a big round of applause for these award recipients. Now, before we let you guys go back to your study hall or to lunch, whatever time it is right now, I want to thank you all for your participation. And I want you to, again, think very carefully about those relationships that we spoke about at the beginning. Recent alums, remember those moments that you had with your players, with your coaches. Those of you that are moving from middle school to high school, remember back to all the relationships that we had last year and look forward to those happening again. All right? We're going to come back stronger next year with our competitive after-school sports, with our athletics and our activities across the board. So I want to thank you all again. Have a wonderful morning. One more big round of applause for everybody.